Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap, I do a repair on one of my video tripods. It's actually a tripod I was given and it's got damage to the legs. It's actually the tripod the camera's standing on now, so obviously it worked out not too bad. I'll show a little bit of that. I'm here by myself, so I'm going to do the drone for the nice little set square from last week. I've got the bucket here. There's another 30 or 40 names went in this week, so you never know, we'll get one out. Right, there's one. There it is. Felicity Egan. Sounds like a lady's name. There you go. As usual, all you're going to do is send me an email with your address and I'll post that off to you anywhere in the world. Completely free of charge, so to speak. I've actually got 2 or 3 prizes that haven't been claimed here. I've actually sent people emails as well and I've had no response. I'll give them another couple of weeks and I'll just re-raffle them. The draw for this week is going to be another packet of the little BA nuts and bolts that I kind of sent anyways. As always, if you want a chance at winning them, just send us an email, contain your name, your full name, like John Mills, not just John. That's my email up there. Your name goes into the buckets. If your name is drawn out, the prize will be posted off to you anywhere in the world, completely free of charge. As I keep saying, it's just a little way of me giving a little bit back for all the help and support I've had. Anyway, well worth entering. There's some viewer mail coming in this week. There's a 12-inch Baker adjustable spanner there, which was sent to us from one of the lads in the MIG welding forum, which is one of the forums I go on to. The little pin is missing for the row there, but it's in good condition, so I'm going to do a repair on that and I'll probably end up giving it away. I've got some new tools from Banggood to do a review on. We'll have a quick look at them. I was at a steam rally this morning and one of my viewers came up and he had a big box of drills and gauges and calipers, all kinds of bits and pieces. I'll have a quick look through there and a lot of the stuff will be cleaned up, sharpened, given away, swapped with friends or whatever. Anyway, I appreciate it. Thanks very much. Right, that's the adjustable spanner. You can see it's in good condition. Luckily the worms there and the pins, missing the pins, fell out. What I've done myself and often seen doing is just put a little tack of weld on there or centre pop it just to stop the pin from dropping out. I will repair that and probably give it away. These are the Banggood tools I've got for review. I actually asked for these, the AR32 coloured blocks. I never looked at them yet. Square block and the hexi block. I did make my own, but I've got those to have a look at. And I asked for this, which is a AR32 number 2 most taper. I'm going to use that in the tail sock on my lathe. Basically got holes in taps. I've had problems with taps spinning in an ordinary chuck. I was also given this surface table. It looks about 10 by 12. It's got 1 or 2 marks on it, a little bit of surface rust. It'll probably clean up, but I know for a fact my friend Bob will be able to grind it for us. I have got a bigger surface plate, but this is a handy size to have on the bench. Nice, it is really nice. Very nicely, strongly made. Tools in for handles. There's been a maker's name on there, but it's long gone. Yeah. It'll be old. It'll be a bit of decent quality cast iron. This is the box of stuff I was given today. There's some nice bits and pieces in. There's 2 nice 8 gauges. Need to be cleaned up. I've got one. Probably clean these up and give them away. More calipers, inside calipers, slip joint calipers. Pair of dividers. I've got enough of these to last me a lifetime, so they will once again be given away. Yet another marking off gauge. 2 die holders. That one's actually better than the one I've got, so I'll be keeping that one. That's an Eclipse, I think, that one. Multitude of drills, which is it's got pretty good grains on them by the look of them. They look reasonable. Once again, I'll go through any sizes I've got more than 2 of. They'll be swapped or given away or whatever. I won't keep them all. It's pointless keeping them all. Once again, thanks very much for bringing these up for us. It was really nice to meet you. That's a real nice grind on there, that. Chip breaker, made in England. It looks a strong drill. It's got an extra rib down the back there. Once again, thanks very much. In the second part of tonight's video, I have a visit out to the Maritime Museum where they have the restored lifeboat, the one I made the little castings for the sides, for the gunnels, something to do with the oars. Anyway, I go down and they've actually got it in the water for the first time in a lot of years, and I've done some engine tests and runs up on the engine and gearbox. I showed a little bit of video of that, also a little look around the museum itself. They're all volunteers, they do a grand job. Some interesting bits and pieces. I really hope to get back there when the boat is actually launched for real, and you never know, they might just let us have a go on it with my camera. I've got a lot of money invested in camera gear, tripods, editing setups. Basically it's part of my hobby. This is a Manfrotto tripod. It really is a good quality tripod. Somebody gave us it a few weeks ago. I have a smaller one, but this is a really nice one. The problem with it is it's got two of its feet missing, and the feet aren't just missing, they've been using it with no feet on, so it's damaged the ends of the tubes. I'll bring the camera in and show you what should be in there. Right, that's what should be in the end. It's got a spike so you can dig into somebody's floor in the house or whatever you want to do with it, and so it's over a rubber foot. I would just use a rubber foot all the time. This actually comes out and it's held in by like a roll boat type of fitting, like a plastic expanding plastic thing. That's all obviously are gone. You can see that the damage has been done to the ends of the tubes by them just rubbing on the hard concrete. The best bit is the lad actually had the 2 spare feet, and I'm sure you could have probably bought the little inserts to go in there, but that's quite badly damaged. So what I think I'll do, I'll cut the ends off square, and I'll cut these off and probably make some aluminium inserts to screw in, and then just screw the feet straight in, because I'll just use the rubber feet the way they are. I've got no wish to dig spikes into anything. This will be a tripod that will be probably used, I'll use it a little bit in the shop, but it'll mainly be used outside at steam rallies, where it'll just be standing in one place. It's a shame, it's an expensive tripod, it's well worth repairing. So we'll cut the ends off square and then make some sort of bushing to go in the end, just to take the feet. Trying to cut it straight. I'll also cut all 3 the same length in the adjustable, but I'll keep them the same length. That's not too bad. A bit of clean up with a file. I'll get them all cut to length and clean the ends up. Somebody asked about this tool in last week's video, where I got it from. The tool is actually made by Noga. I was given it by Noga actually. I got this in a DTI stand. It really is a good bit of gear. It's got 4 deburrers and 1 for deburring holes. It really is a nice bit of equipment. I use it all the time. I don't know where you buy them from, or if that. I just know you don't know where you get them from. I suppose if you just put Noga into a search engine, you'll find them, but it is a nice bit of gear. Here's the job. The whole damp on the leg of the tripod's 18mm. I haven't got a great lot of aluminium. Oh, this is the only bit I've really got. It's a shame to turn it down, but it's all I've got, so it's all I can use. got a centre drill mark in it. It's been machined before, so we'll just reuse that. I think this tool's pretty good in aluminium. It's got a nice rounded edge on it. Put a power finger on it as well. I don't like machine aluminium, it's not really pleasant saying that, at least that's breaking the chip, but normally you get big horrible long stringy bastards off the stuff. It's more tearing that off in the machinery, but at least it is breaking the chips and not even long horrible stringy bits. A bit more speed and put a much better finish on, we'll get the other size. Actually machining that instead of just tearing it off like the slower speed was. Put the chips on breaking. Right, that's 18mm dead, that should be spot on. Now we need a 10mm thread putting up through it. Right, we'll put a tap into a short section of that and then part it off and keep on going. We've got 3. When you drill the hole the wrong size, you've drilled at 9.5 instead of 8.5, you're bellying. Right, all is not lost. I've still got enough material to get them on your end of it. What happens when you're not thinking really, not concentrating properly. That always happens when you turn the bastard camera on as well. And I wouldn't care, you've measured the drill before I put it in, 9.5. See that bastard lot. Right, so we're back where we started from. Eighteen of the fannies, near enough 18. Still the 40 or paraffins, the preferred lubricant for machine aluminium. Right, 8.5mm drill, nice brand new bang good one. I've got a full set of these now from, like, it's half to 13. I've got to do a review on them. I just haven't getting around to it, but at least I'm using them before I review them, so I know they're going to be decent. A bit better. Keep doing something now. Lovely, nice clean, shiny threads. I'm just going to break that edge. Try to run the lathe forward first. One. What sort of a job with me of those? Pretty good. That wouldn't go anywhere really, but I will put a little feeder weld around there just to make sure. And then the foot, once I shorten it, I'll just screw straighten it in, no problem at all. Right, I must admit I've welded better aluminium, but that certainly won't. Right, that's reasonably flat. So what I can do, I can actually screw this in with a check nut like that, and I suppose I could, if I wanted to, wind that down and let the foot bite into somebody's nice parkway flooring. John, just get a tap and run a tap down the hole, man. Right, so that'll screw into there. One of my nice new spanners in a view I bought for a 17mm spanner instead of an adjustable. And that'll screw down, and you have still got the point sticking out, but I'll be using them like that. It's quite a nice repair. A bit of black paint on there, and that'll last me for years, I suppose. In the second part of tonight's nightcap, I'll go down to the where fucking idiots live. The bell ends.